Well, a few things that show that, of course, a rebound is imminent. We're in that rebound zone, okay? And this is showing exactly that, just like in 2020, right? If you're looking at the stochastic level, and you're looking at what happened in 2020 right before the big parabolic move, right? And it all started around the same time. It started exactly around the same time period. So we're like at that stage, okay, where this guy's labeling the last accumulation opportunity. You know, I just got done talking about Larry Fink, right? Why do you think he's accumulating so much? Maybe he understands this too, that this is the time to load up as much as you can before Bitcoin just explodes and it's never going to look back. Here's another pattern comparing to the same time period where we had this broadening triangle, broadening wedge, and we're looking at the same thing. And if you look at it, that's a giant cup and handle, right? If you look at the period since the top from 2021 or 2022 to now, it's a giant cup and handle, again, showing that we are about to rebound in a big way back first to 73,000, which will wreck about $15 billion worth of shorts, okay, and now push us higher. And then once we get above that, I don't know where we're going to end up. But I still maintain that we have a really good shot of breaking to six figures even by the end of this year. It's still early, and Bitcoin, as we all know, moves very, very quickly indeed. So within a single month, even if we're in November and we're at $60,000, there's still a good chance in December, even that 1 month period, to make tremendous moves. Especially when you see this. $1 billion being minted at Tether happens all the time. All the time. Right? Why do we see this all the time? Because there are a lot of big whales that are coming in. And they're giving Tether $1 billion to mint $1 billion worth of USDT. It's a billion with a B. It's not a million, a billion. We see this all the freaking time, right? That's why markets move very, very quickly. As for some interesting numbers, ETF inflow turned green yesterday from the bad negative outflow of Friday. But here's the thing, and I like to keep hammering this point. No matter how bad the outflows get, including on Friday where we had like a 90 million outflow, and you can see on the right-hand side, you know, all the red is still from Grayscale. You can notice that on the left side, there is no red. That's BlackRock. No matter what, for BlackRock, I bet they will continue to load up more and more Bitcoin. They are not selling like any other fund. And many people have told me this. George, you understand funds mean that the people or institutions are buying and selling, right? It's not the funds themselves that are selling. Well, if that's the case, then how come BlackRock never has any outflows? How do they control that? And why does it seem like Grayscale continue to sell every single day? I know how ETFs work, but there's more to the picture, right? You just have to study it. It makes no sense that there's massive outflows from Fidelity and ARK and Bitwise, yet there's only massive inflows into BlackRock. You can't tell me that Larry Fink and BlackRock itself is not playing some games right now in terms of let's just accumulate as much as we can right now while the markets are still unstable, so to speak, with some FUD out there. If you want to comment on anything I've said in this video, make sure you head over to the Roundtable. The Roundtable is a new social media platform created for conversations. And best of all, it's spam-free, bot-free, unlike here on YouTube. And you could have conversations with me And others like Altcoin Daily, Scott Melker, Mara Nafal, and many others are joining daily. And you also get rewarded in tokens for doing so. So check out the new roundtable. Click the link in the description below. And others that have implemented Bitcoin strategy are doing the same. Metaplanet just purchased 57 Bitcoin, right? They're purchasing on a smaller scale, but still, this is adding up to tens of millions of dollars. It seems like every month now, not even every month, every few weeks, they're purchasing more Bitcoin, and they're raising like $100 million to buy more Bitcoin. So they know what's up. I've covered Mara, right? They're trying to raise $250 million to buy more Bitcoin, and it's oversubscribed. Every time Saylor has a convertible notes offering, it's oversubscribed too. So he's trying to raise $2 billion. I would not be surprised if he comes back with like $2.5 to $3 billion. Mara could be the same thing. They want to raise $250 million. They may end up raising like $400 million or $500 million. The reason being, people, well, Wall Street specifically, loves Bitcoin related stocks now. They love it. They see the potential of Bitcoin. Back in the day, MicroStrategy was seen as a redheaded stepchild of public traded companies. People laughed at them. Now they're like the darling. Okay. And the same thing with Mara, and it's going to be Metaplanet, same thing in Japan. So everyone is looking to buy more and more and more. All right, besides Bitcoin and Tether ETF inflows for ETH, is starting to turn positive. It could be the reason why ETH started gaining some momentum. Yesterday, ETH had a huge update for no reason. So maybe this will be the turnaround for ETH with the sell-offs over and with inflows increasing. Percentage of staked ETH, all-time high, about 28% now. But the rest is in liquid staking and DeFi projects and so forth. So it's actually a lot higher than that. And then lastly, Three Arrows Capital is suing Terraform Labs for $1.3 billion. One of the guys is calling out Zusu to find the IFC, and he denied it. I think Kane, he's like the founder of Synthetic. A lot of people do not like Three Arrows Capital or, of course, Terraform Labs, the company behind Luna, which caused a whole bunch of people to lose a lot of money. But like, according to this, the reason why Three Arrows Capital went down is because their $500 million in Luna went down to $3,000. And all the other crypto assets they had depreciated by close to $1 billion. Just seems like they did not have a risk assessment strategy or a risk assessment officer, and that's just irresponsible.